So I'm going to be addressing you on the issue of protection of victims. During your presentation, sir, you said that many people know these, many victims, they know these gunmen. They know who has come to attack their village. They know the people that are there. And during his presentation, he said that many of these victims, they keep quiet. They cannot say that, okay, this is the person that did it, even though they know them. What can be done to protect these persons? I mean, the victims, what can be done to protect them from coming out to identify the known gunmen?
Thank you very much. You see, the issue of compensation, the issue of protection of victims, there are two sides of it. You protect victims by making sure that the thing doesn't happen to them, right? That's one step. However, if there is a violation, then the Constitution says there has to be a remedy. There has to be compensation. You know, the victim has to be, protected. Look at the flaw in the Nigerian Constitution. Chapter 2 is on economic and social rights. It is not justiciable, right? So, if the cows destroy your farms in Benue State, if they destroy your house, if they destroy your farm products, if they destroy the trees, and these are economic rights, does the justice system provide you some remedy? That's the question. The law itself makes it difficult for you to have remedy for violation of economic, social, and cultural rights. Now, you look at the other aspect. When we had the SARS panel, we paid, the National Human Rights Commission paid about 500 million to compensate victims of human rights violation. A lawyer, you will all know him, Maxwell Opera. He may even be in this hall. He was one of the lawyers that appeared before the SARS panel, which the Human Rights Commission hosted. And his client was paid compensation. And he wept. He said he has won over 10 to 20 cases since he started practicing law. And in none of them was the compensation awarded to his client ever paid. What kind of system is that? Where you go to court for the violation of your rights, compensation is awarded against the police or against any of the law enforcement agents or anybody who has violated your rights, and the compensation is not realized. And these are the victims. So that's what we are saying. The system is not just to victims of human rights violations, because even when they go to the so-called justice system and compensation is awarded, it's not paid. There is no protection to make sure that the violation doesn't happen. Even when the violation happens and you go through, you can't access justice. So that's the point I'm making.
Thank you. You have made the point that victims are not properly compensated, and coming from a lawyer in litigation, I think enforcement of judgment, either in civil or criminal cases, is a big deal in Nigeria. You would agree with me, sir. So it is now divided into two parts now: compensation of victims and protection of victims that identify known gunmen. All right, thank you. So